All right, we're back. Welcome to episode 5. Greetings, seekers, wanderers, and scholars of the arcane. You've just crossed the threshold into a world beyond the mundane. A realm where science meets spirit, where tradition intertwines with rebellion. Welcome to the Augustus Gregory channel. My name is Augustus Gregory, your guide and fellow traveler on this esoteric journey. Are you new to the hidden wisdom of the ages or a seasoned practitioner? Fear not, for this channel serves as a sanctuary for both the novice and the adept. Here we delve into the deep mysteries of sigil magic, explore scholarly research on spiritual entities, and channel energies that have been veiled from the common gaze. Together we'll partake in magical commentaries, podcasts, lessons, and maybe even live ceremonies to elevate your spiritual path. Think of this channel as your digital grimoire, an evolving repository of hidden knowledge. But remember, with great knowledge comes great responsibility. The occult is not a realm to tread lightly. It demands respect, discipline, and an unquenchable thirst for understanding. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, on episode 5 of Augustus Gregory. Now, I've been re-recording this over and over again to try to get this to my liking. And I haven't been satisfied with the results, so I'm at this point right now where I am pulling my hair because I am super frustrated with what I'm creating, but I think I got it this time. This is all being done on one single recording. I don't take pauses. I don't really have a script set for this, but I will end up changing that because this is driving me absolutely crazy. So I want to give you guys a quick update as to what this channel is going to be about. For the next episodes that are going to be coming up, I want to create a tutorial for practical sigil magic and essentially share my own methods on how I work with sigils and how I work with magic and channel entities with it. Now, I won't be teaching on how to channel sigils specifically, but I will show you how to do something more practical that you can work with from the get-go. It's going to be easy to work with, whether you are advanced or completely new to it. I want this to be something where everybody can access this and therefore contribute more to the community. So besides that, I have been a little bit busy for this past week, so it has been a bit difficult when it comes to making a video. I haven't been able to really sit down or really do anything because I've just been so bloody busy, but I'm back. I can get back to my regular rhythm and start something. So today I want to talk about protection magic specifically, and protecting yourself. Now, I made a rookie mistake, I'll admit. One of my biggest rookie mistakes is not protecting myself properly. And that goes to specifically not protecting myself from individuals that seemed harmless. And I want to share with you a little bit of my experience. But before that, I want to touch deeper into why we should be diving deeper into protection magic. So protection is something that I feel is often overlooked. The only reason why, based off of my own experience of people who get into the occult, the only reason why someone would get into protection magic early in their practice is because they got into the occult to protect themselves in the first place. That's usually what I find. I find that someone was being attacked by a certain entity and they would run to, angelic protection magic, working with, Archangel Michael. I've seen some people work with La Santa Muerte. I've seen people work with various other protection entities. And, with that, I say that's really good. It's really smart for you to do that. But if you are someone who got into the occult based off of your own curiosity of learning about the nature of the universe or creating success. I mean, for me, myself, I got into the occult because I wanted to create more results in my life. And if you're like me and you just wanted to make things happen, chances are you probably overlooked protection. And my excuse originally when it comes to overlooking protection was I felt like I wasn't in any danger. I was pretty secretive about my practices. I never really shared it with anyone, and I thought that was my reason that, oh, no one's going to attack me, so why should I worry about this? And then on top of that, I thought I was pretty good at what I did, so I thought that being affected by imposter spirits was impossible. Well, this is why I'm here to tell you that no, you're not invincible, and not protecting yourself can really screw you over if you're not smart enough, if you're not being smart with your practice, actually. So there are some serious consequences to not protecting yourself. So let's just start with, what if you don't protect yourself from imposter spirits, lower vibrational entities, or just any spirit that just wants to screw you around? And I would say, if you don't protect yourself properly, it could lead you to a lot of problems. Now, you have these really, the most common problem is you open up a portal of spirits, specifically there's dead people who haven't moved on, lower vibrational entities that just are looking for just anything to feed off of, parasitic entities, you name it. If you don't protect yourself from that, they could latch onto you really easily. And if you are an easy target, and trust me, you can be if you are new to this and you're fearful, especially when you practice, but you're not real, or if you're too cocky, you can really screw yourself over. So if you're not protecting yourself from these possible entities, it could lead you into, well, really tough shit manifesting in the material world, in the physical realm. Such as, you could just get really unlucky. Things can happen to you and your loved ones. I don't mean to scare you, but, that stuff does happen. Things just might awkwardly affect you. It might even affect other people, because, there are people in your life that just might be more sensitive to energies than you are. And it could be bad. It could be bad for you. It could be bad for them. And technically, just nobody wants that, right? So here's the thing. That's just the tip of the iceberg, by the way, when it comes to what's worse. But like, another thing that could get just as bad is you could spiral into delusion, where you would be in a situation where you could be with an imposter spirit and you're not verifying things properly, you're not protecting yourself properly, and then you end up not only creating this connection with an entity that isn't that said entity, they could be teaching you some wrong information, and it could lead you into a circumstance where you're being led to insanity by false gnosis, or actually maybe not false gnosis, but rather opening yourself up to more harmful sources of energy that might be disguised as something you think might be helpful. So be aware of that, and be very, very careful. The next thing is, if you are still practicing, or if you are getting anywhere remotely involved with the occult, especially on the internet, if that means, joining a group where you can discuss the occult, whether that's even like Reddit or God forbid Tumblr, or who knows, I don't really know a lot of other social medias. Facebook, there's Facebook, Instagram, there's Twitter. There are occultists everywhere, hidden ones that are very, very proud to share their knowledge, proud to share their stuff, whatever it may be. And sometimes there are some people in there that are they're just dicks. and they will try to harm you. It's either, the reasons are aplenty. They could just be jealous of you. They could just really dislike you. Maybe they're just mentally just children, and they just don't like the idea of, they go into the magic, and they just don't like the idea of people, of being proven wrong about something, so they just resort to trying to hex someone. Like, there's some really dumb people on the internet. You know this already. And magic, sometimes it's like giving a loaded gun to a child if you're not mentally or emotionally or intellectually sound when it comes to handling this, and oftentimes people aren't. I can say for myself, I was pretty immature when I was getting into magic myself and learning about evocation and spirituality. I was totally immature. I think most people start off quite immature before they hop into it, and this goes talking about why I need to talk about protection with you guys. And stay tuned, because as you listen to what I'm about to say, I'm going to be providing for you all 4 sigils today, 4 protection sigils that I channeled from Lucifer, that you will be able to utilize and use towards some incredible protection magic that I have set up for not only myself, that I've it worked for me, and I hopefully it will work for you. But to further strengthen and to further encourage people to protect themselves by giving you this free gift for you to use. So I made the mistake of not protecting myself from an individual that was trying to engage in psychic vampirism against me. And it was a huge rookie mistake, because I knew better. I knew I should have protected myself. I was giving them way too much of the benefit of the doubt, thinking that they were totally innocent. And, well, as you can tell, it bit me in the ass. And I'm here to tell the tale and tell you that you shouldn't take these kinds of risks with people. You should always protect yourself, like always. So, a little bit of a backstory. I was involved, and I was part of. Well, I am still part of this. It's an occult community group, and discussions happen throughout the day, and it's a really great group. Admins are fantastic, and people share their experiences of praise, of entities that help them, and I'm one of those people that share my praises, because I want to help other people and into further developing themselves. And I think when it comes to building belief, if you share your successes, other people will feel the same way, and they will want to try it, and they will find their success because of that belief. So I myself, I get into magic because I'm at this period in my life where I want to boost my finances. I want to grow my businesses. I want to do all this stuff for myself in this current reality. So I do magic because of that. And I send praise to the appropriate spirits, Mammon, Lucifer, Bune, you name it. And I create that. So here's the thing. There was this individual, and they at first didn't seem harmful. They actually seemed quite harmless. They just seemed like they just wanted to talk and add me and just share a few topics here and there. And okay, great, I can do that. That's fine. And I thought nothing of it, because this person, I didn't feel threatened by this person. This person didn't seem like someone who was insanely powerful or was going to do anything of that nature. They just seemed like a really curious, learning person. And we just engaged in conversations, and I started to notice after time went by that this person is a little bit immature. And what I mean by immature is they would always ask me to teach them on how to seduce a person against their will, or to do a reading for them based off of what a person looks like, and I just think to myself, like, I'm not here to do do services for you for free, man. And at the same time, this person was also in it to make money as well. So they had an essential oils business or something, and they sold servitors, and they worked a lot with servitors. I'd say in terms of magical ability, pretty basic, a little bit amateur, but hey, you know what? They were doing their best to make a living. And it didn't really occur to me that this person was incredibly immature, because I started to see them share posts and stories, really passive aggressive messages towards a person. Of course, it's like the person isn't mentioned. It's like really high school crap, where you'd make these statuses or stories and share them, talking about like talking crap, and just really a really sad existence to be a part of, if you're that petty and just miserable. Like, I don't feel sorry for people like that. And I just thought, well, this person's kind of, I don't want to say it, but like, this person sounds kind of toxic. This person sounds absolutely childish. But I didn't think much of it, because I thought, well, they're not harming me, so no big deal. And further into it, about a year after that, I started to realize every time I posted something about praises of a certain entity, whenever I was achieving any sort of success, my energy would feel really low, and things would go south really quickly, and it got me really apprehensive for making posts. And then I noticed that this person that I added, this immature person, was liking and commenting on my stuff, probably the first amongst them anytime I made a post. So, at first I should have been smarter and thought, maybe there's a correlation to this, but I thought nothing of it, and just went on my own way. And then fast forward, this person got removed from the group, to my surprise, just out of nowhere. And I at first, the admins made an announcement saying that they removed this person. I just, for some reason, my gut feeling thought it was that individual. Let's call them Bob. Thought it was Bob, and it was just a gut feeling that I just thought this person got removed, because it just felt like that. And then I started to see that the post mentioned that there were 6 separate instances where 6 different people that don't know each other in the group, that don't communicate or interact with each other in the group, reported each to the admins that they suspected that Bob was engaging in psychic vampirism, attacking them. And these are 6 completely separate instances, and none of them related. None of them were even remotely related. And I just couldn't help but think, wait a sec, this is kind of funny. Like, this is kind of weird, because I noticed that the problems that these people were reporting were the same problems that I was experiencing. So I asked the admins and confirmed with them, like, is this the person? And they said yes. And funny enough, a few minutes after, Bob messages me and says, hey, did you know I got removed from the group? And I'm like, yeah, what happened? And then they told me that they were accused of being a psychic vampire, and they were playing stupid. I can clearly tell that they were playing stupid, because it just felt like their intelligence was shut off when they were talking to me, and I could tell they were just pretending to be completely unaware of what they were doing. And I realized that they were doing the same. And when I told them that I was feeling it too, that they were attacking me, they were like, oh, I did? Oh my God, I didn't know. It must be this, it must be that. Like, just playing really stupid. And I just thought to myself, what am I doing wasting my time with this individual? And I could tell this person was feeling it, that I was definitely going to do something about it if they kept on trying to attack me and other people. And I mean, I was ready to throw hands. I was ready to start swinging. And I didn't hear from them ever since, because I blocked them. I didn't. I knew for a fact that I was being attacked, and this person specifically was sending their servitor to come attack me and drain me of my energies anytime I posted something of praise or of anything. And they were hiding. They were calling on Baal or whatever you want to call them from the Goetia to hide their attacks. And funny enough, there were people out there reporting the same thing. And that Bob was also hiding his attacks under the disguise of Baal. So I decided, okay, well, it's time I started to actually protect myself. I thought I was going to be invincible, and I thought I was going to be fine. I thought this person wasn't that strong, but strong or not, this person was a force to not underestimate, because if it's the wrong person and they get exposed to the right system of magic that they can wield and excel in and hurt other people because of it, you got to protect yourself. So I called on Lucifer, and I created this powerful method, and it's a really simple method of protection. All it requires you to do is to summon Lucifer, and I'll be providing these 4 elemental sigils of Lucifer to utilize towards this protection ritual. I called on Lucifer, manifested and channeled these sigils, and envisioned a towering circle of blue flames surrounding me. And then from that, Lucifer summons 4 guardians to watch over each cardinal direction of mine. And they were standing in the circle of blue flames, but completely unharmed by it. And as I was doing this protection ritual, out of nowhere, Bob's servitor, that tried to come after me and attack me, came out of nowhere while I was doing this, and one of the guardians just grabs it and tears it in half and devours it and starts to eat it, and eat it like a rotisserie chicken. It was really interesting, and just ate it. And then all that energy that was used in that servitor to attack me, it just multiplied 50 times and just sent it right back at Bob. And that was the last time I ever heard of him harming me right after that. So it was a really powerful method. And let's just say I'm very thankful for Lucifer for doing that for me, because if it wasn't for him, I really wouldn't. I'd be in a lot more dire straits. Things have improved ever since. So I want to share this with you all, this method on how to create this circle of protection with these guardians and utilizing these energetic elemental sigils. I'll be providing them in the description. They'll also be on the video for you to take a look at. But let's start with the method. So if you have the sigils, you can draw them or print them out, whatever you want to do. All you need to do, so it's a very flexible method. All you need to do is call on Lucifer. Now, if that means doing an evocation or invocation, go do it. If you have an attunement to Lucifer and you want to channel his energies, do it. Channel the energies and charge the sigils. Do whatever you want with it. Whatever works, just call on Lucifer. And then from there, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to sit down. You're going to imagine yourself in your astral temple or whatever space, whatever your sacred space looks like. And you're going to visualize a towering circle of blue flames surrounding you. And from those blue flames manifests 4 guardians watching over you from all 4 cardinal directions. Now, here's the thing about the guardians. You can manifest them as anything you see fit, as what you would consider a guardian. So you don't have to visualize it to look a certain way. They can look like angels. They can look like demons, gargoyles. They can look like cybernetic soldiers from the year 3000 if they want to. They can look like anything. They can look like the Blue Man Group for all I care. They can look like anything. And just have them sit or not sit, sorry, have them stand in the blue flames, watching. Now, if you are being attacked by anything, chances are the attacker will be very tempted to send something towards you, and it will attack. And you will start seeing that the guardians will act really fast and completely dismantle the energies of, excuse me, I was yawning, completely dismantle the energies of that said attack. And if you weren't attacked, then that's good news, and means that you're probably not being attacked, and you could just go on with your day, and you can just repeat this every single day before you get out of bed, or when you wake up, or before you go to bed, whatever works for you. You can use it as a protection. Now, I want to make that simple for you. So I'll be giving you these 4 sigils. Now, after you do it for the first time and activate those sigils, I mean, you could choose to remember the sigils if you want to, go for it. But if you don't remember the sigils, that's fine too. You just need to focus on the blue flames and the guardians. You don't need the sigils after the first time you do it, the first time you activate it, because once you see it, it's already in your subconscious. You don't need it anymore, and you can just use it. Like I myself have a study. It's a, the office itself is made of 4 walls, so I just put one on each cardinal direction. And you could do the same for your sacred space, and by doing that, you will protect yourself, and you will protect the space as well. So that's pretty much it. That's the whole method. So just to sum it up, summon Lucifer, charge the sigils if it's your first time, visualize yourself in your sacred space, visualize a towering circle of blue flames surrounding you, then manifest 4 guardians from each direction inside the circle, protecting you from both the inside and the outside. And that's it. That's all you got to do. It's as simple as that. Nothing complicated, nothing crazy. You can do this through path workings, attunements, your general form of evocation, whatever works for you, whatever your practice may be. This is a flexible method. So that's pretty much it. That's the whole video of today. That's the whole episode for today. I hope you've enjoyed what I've shared, and I want to make sure that those that do work with me are helped. I care about you guys as subscribers. I care about everything that you learn from me, because I want to make sure that I'm contributing well to this practice. So I hope that this helps, and that's episode 5 for you. So please join me, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to ensure you never miss a chance to expand your arcane repertoire. I do plan on setting up a Patreon one day for exclusive content and greater revelations. You can follow me on social media on Instagram. Just search up Augustus Grigori to become a part of my community that seeks to transcend the ordinary and delve into the extraordinary. Until then, may your journey be enlightened, your spirits be strong, and your magic be potent. I'm Augustus Grigori, and this is your gateway to the occult. Thank you for being a part of this. Signing out.